chuck wagon, stew, and her name is Minerva. She's the flower of the flower. Coach.
I ran out of videos, so I'm going to quit playing them. You know, it's kind of hot up here.
It is hot up here.
Shelly's showtime is here, but she's off camera, so she'll just be providing commentary for tonight's action. And when I say action, I mean slow-moving,
old people,
put you to sleep. So I'm going to take my jacket off. I still have this DC Comics thing. I probably shouldn't be wearing this anymore, but there it is.
Burn it. Bury it in the backyard.
And I've got on this kind of trendy Jaws shirt. Amity Island welcomes you. Shark right
got
there.
all over your fashion.
And I'm wearing a Wraith of God beanie, which are available right now for sale on our Indiegogo campaign page. Yeah. There's a link right in the old description of this wonderful video that you're about to watch that will take you right there. Mm-hmm. So there you have it. Also have these Wraith of God laser etched shot glasses. Running out of them, but got a few left. So if you want one, grab one now. The book called Wraith of God, 84-page graphic novel of excitement, terror, inspiration,
admiration,
revelation, is at the printers, even as we speak.
Woohoo!
So, you know, things are moving right along.
Moving right along.
I'm sorry. I have a clip for that.
Oh.
Moving right along.
There. If I sound tired and fatigued to you, it's because, well, I am. Mm-hmm. I've been working for about 2 weeks nonstop on either getting the files ready for the printer or working on a book cover, which I just finished. And I've been literally going since 8:30 this morning. Literally. And I'm looking for a light source.
This one here?
Because the light's on the floor. But this one, look at that. That's fine. That's good enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one of us today.
Yeah.
On camera, so
and I don't need more light on me. I look horrible as it is.
But it's all relative. I'm not even sure what that means, but Jefferson Roswell was the first one in the house. You know what you get for that? You get nothing. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Louis Bright Raven, quoth the Raven, nevermore. Hello, hello. He says, hello, hello. Can you hear me? You know, Louis, you sent me a present, and I want to thank you for it. It was very pleasant. Surprise. Your sketchbook and a little Kirk drawing and some other stuff in there was very cool. I like how you've got, like, looks like, I haven't read it yet, but I just kind of thumbed through it, and there's some illustrations, there's some stories in there. So it looks like a really nice combination of a few different types of things. So I'll be anxious to get a few minutes to sit down and read it. But thank you so much for that belated birthday gift. Appreciated it. And those of you who didn't get me a gift, shame on you. Shame on you.
There's shame for shame.
Leg Kick's here because Leg Kick is almost always here. Citizen Ronan, hey guys, going up against Ballers, better break out the puppet. I don't care. I knew no one would watch. That's why I did it.
What?
Is that why I did it?
Did what?
I said we're going up against Friday Night or Ballers, CG Ballers with the great Dale Keown and Mandy Summers and whoever else is on that thing. Mm-hmm. But this is just a quiet little stream, a personal, intimate stream. So my expectations are low, but your expectations should be high because I'm going to be drawing something. Let's see. Let's see here. Don't take it off, Aaron. No, I'm not taking it all off, just the coat. Cool shirt, Aaron. Thank you so much. The beaches will be open. I don't care. You fellas do whatever you need to do, but those to keep it safe. But those beaches will be open, and this will be the best 4th of July we've ever had. Not really. It was the most deadly. Who me is here? Sup, folks? Hey.
Louie.
So yeah.
My pal.
It's a small but powerful crowd, and that's really all we could ask for on a Friday night. I wasn't going to do this, but Shelly made me, and because I was going to draw anyway. So what the heck?
Farewell and adieu. 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 Adieu.
Are you leaving already? He's going to go watch Ballers.
Oh.
Wow, leg kick. Things are never going to be the same. If you leave right now, you'll miss this.
He's got the eyebrows.
I just played that because, well,
for fun.
It was there. It was for fun and not for profit, that's for sure. Oh, farewell and adieu, my fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. I don't know the rest of it.
Hey, Shadowhawk. So Aaron was trying to figure out which one in that video was going to be me.
I said Abe Vigoda.
Well, I look like it today.
Any free comic book day appearances for you, Aaron? Absolutely not, because I don't even know when free comic book day is.
It's tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah. Somebody brought it up on Sunday.
Well, okay. Well, who's going to give me a free comic then?
Nobody, probably.
Well, that doesn't seem like free comic book day then, does it?
Mm-mm.
Does
Liars.
it?
Liars.
Does it? Well.
I know.
Rip Abe Vigoda. Is he dead? I thought he was still alive. I thought he lived forever.
He'd be like 150.
He was 150 back in 1980 and he was still alive.
Great.
We had mod pizza tonight.
Yep.
And
we
I
were
signed
gonna
up
go for a walk, but
it's raining like cats and dogs, literally.
it's horrible. We've had, I think, an inch of rain just today.
Shelley, would you say the weather outside is nasty?
Some might
nasty.
even say it's nasty.
Canasta outside. It's but you know what? Could be worse. We could be in Hoboken.
Hoboken? Oh, I'm dying again.
It's true. It's true. Well, enough of this nonsense.
Enough. Of
I'm trying.
tomfoolery.
I am desperately avoiding work, but I got to do it.
Nope, get it. I decided I would come in here and keep you company and work. So I'm
she's
grading.
She's grading papers and tests and stuff.
So if you hear any crying, it's just me.
Abe does sleep with the fishes.
Oh.
Aaron, I'm disappointed. Free comic book day.
I know, it's kind of like the first time you haven't done anything for a while for free comic book day.
It's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
But, COVID, right?
Yeah.
Kind of kept us all away.
Who knows? They couldn't even do anything because who knows if they were even going to get their comic books for free comic
That's
book
right. I was supposed to go to Tennessee for free comic book day, but then I ended up going for comic book day in Tennessee anyway. That didn't make any sense.
No sense.
Well, I sound like I'm drunk. Don't have anything to drink all day. I am punch drunk from tiredness. Okay, but here's what happened.
All right.
I was supposed to go to Tennessee last year for free comic. No, let me put it this way. I was supposed to go to free comic book day that first COVID year in Tennessee, and it got canceled, obviously. But then, as soon as they started doing it again, which was it last year? Did I go last summer?
I think
to
so.
Tennessee, maybe. But I ended up going to Tennessee for free comic book day, I think last year. So there.
You had enough free comic books. You're cut off.
That's right. No more.
No more.
Either pay for them or forget about it.
Forget about it.
All the comic books I get, I pay for. I don't get any free comics. I am just rambling.
Let's have a moment of silence.
Can we?
The sadness.
It is. It's terribly sad. Of course,
so what are you drawing today, Aaron?
I'm drawing a half-naked woman, so the crowd will go
look at
wild.
the numbers. Woo!
Yeah. Who cares about ballers now, huh? All right. I'll switch cameras and get to work.
Good.
I'm going to go to my Razor Cairo. There it is. There it is. There she is. There she is.
And the sad thing is we did that exactly at the same time.
That's a 20-footer. 25, 3 tons of them.
2 barrels.
I catch it out with 2 barrels. I'm not with 2 cans. All right. That's not exactly where it needs to be. We're getting closer. Yeah.
I don't want to grade anymore.
That's good enough. All right. So what am I drawing? Well, I am drawing a girl who might look like a cowgirl. Just might, shall we?
What?
So I'm drawing a girl that might just look like a cowgirl.
Ooh.
Holding a gun. Sitting on a bearskin rug. How would that be?
On a bear. What kind of family? This is a family show, Aaron.
I didn't say she was going to be bare, but she's sitting on a bearskin rug. Now, of course, as you can see,
Yes.
I just sort of meander my way to a figure here. I don't really follow any. Can you guys see that?
Not well. Maybe the other light goes off. Because you have the light on the camera now.
Okay, let me see if that helps. Not really.
Challenge yourself. Draw in the dark. Jiminy Cricket says, we can see it.
Okay. All right.
All right, then.
And we won't... This feels to me like this is the kind of girl that might have a can of beer in her hand.
Oh. Bottle of Fireball, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Maybe a Wraith of God shot glass.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you can see I sort of, I gotta figure out what I want to do with her legs, though. We don't want to be, you know, raunchy. To have some class on this show.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got to have a big booty. I don't like the arm like this because it looks like she's walking like an Egyptian.
Like an Egyptian.
We don't really need any of that going on right now. So
Shadowhawk back says, oh, speaking of, it says, speaking of shit glass. I got mine yesterday. Thanks, Aaron.
Speaking of what?
Speaking of shit glass, because, oh, shot glass, sorry.
Oh my gosh, I can't even get on a draw stream without...
Oh, that is so funny.
Well, Shadowhawk who backs, thank you for ordering. We're glad to get it out to you. All the shot glasses and beanies have been shipped out, except for the ones that came in today. We had orders come in this morning and today for them, and they will go out on Monday.
Awesome.
Speaking of drawing in the dark, can Daredevil see the pencil lines on top of the paper when he signs his name? No. He would not be able to. Because he uses radar, and you need like a 3-dimensional surface for the waves to go around, wouldn't it, to form a picture?
Sure. He said he was sorry. I know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're sorry or not. I mean, you know,
something I would do. That's why I liked it. Yeah. Somebody else does it.
Got to pay the price.
Although I would have probably said it and then went, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that out loud."
You did hear booty.
Booty.
which is not a swear word. It's just
Boot it.
but if it is, Shelley ringing them up the old swear jar right now. Anybody notice the little blue planet I put on my?
Yeah, I did. So all of these jokes are like overflowing into my work life because the kids were asking me about other planets and what the color of the sky would be on Mars. And of course, I don't know because that's not my thing. And I said, well, maybe I'll assign you each a planet and then you can research these answers and enlighten all of us. And then I said, but I probably won't assign one of them. And they all clued in and said, Uranus? I said, yes. And then when one kid asked where wind came from.
Sorry. Wait a minute.
Took every cell in my body after that kid asked where wind come from for me not to say your butt. So there you have it.
Is this a
Losing my
known
job.
character, Aaron? No, it is not. You will know it though when I'm done.
You'll know it.
Well, this is for, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say what it's for. I probably shouldn't even be showing it, but I don't care. You know why? Because it's all about sales and promotion. I'm doing this for our good friend Graham Nolan for a singular purpose that probably has not been advertised quite yet. So I don't want to,
Yeah.
spoil
Feel
his
it.
thunder.
Aloha, Joe.
Well, Joe from Vegas is here.
He says,
Joe Bernardo from Vegas.
aloha, Aaron. Aloha, Super Chile. Yep. So some said they should have a cigarette in their hand. Mm.
No, we don't smoke in this house.
How about
it's not good for you. It'll kill you, man.
A manly beer. Isn't it for?
She's got a beer in her
That's what I
hand.
said. That's what I said.
Well, I thought you were suggesting I put one in there, and I'm like, there is one in there already.
Oh.
I almost remember how to draw that the gun now because of
Killer
Break
Wraith?
of God. Yeah. But I still
I can
gotta-
get mine if you want a real one.
No, I don't want to end up shooting myself, and then
It won't
where
be
would we
loaded.
be?
Seriously.
That's what they always say. Everybody who shoots themselves says it was. I didn't think it was loaded, and boom.
It won't
baby.
even have anything in it. It'll just be.
Mm-hmm. You're setting me up for the big kill.
Well, I did just pay your life insurance policy.
Did you?
Huh.
Excellent. So what I kind of do is have like a big old bear head down here. And because I want to do it, Shelley, I'm going
Do it,
to
darn
do
it.
this. I'm going to have to get some bear reference, though. Where do you think the term bare naked came from? I mean, it's not like bears are the only animals that are naked.
I feel like I'm
animals
teaching
are.
right now. That's the kind of questions I get asked. What would it feel like if you were in a pool on the moon?
Well, but they're stalling
No,
to
that's
keep
a
from.
big. I know that's a big field trip. I haven't been on that one yet.
They're stalling to keep from working, and I am stalling to keep from working. I'm tired. I want to accentuate these hips a little bit more, not just kind of round them off like they're, a couple of basketballs glued together. So,
What? Sorry, I was ignoring you there for a minute.
just for a minute.
I was reading. I shouldn't be trying to grade tests. It's not multitasking well.
Okay, so girls' pants button on what side again? The opposite side of dudes, right?
Yeah, I think.
Can I look at mine?
Can you look at your pants?
So
Frazetta hips. Yep.
So the right overlaps the
I'll
left.
go check.
Oh,
Since I'm not wearing
gotta
pants.
It's got to be.
Kidding.
Hang on now. Whoa! Look out!
It's a family show. I'm wearing sweats. And there's no.
Stop hitting the camera. Yeah. So. It's a cowgirl with cutoffs. How about that? Left over right. That's mine or left over right? Well, that's not good. It's just the same then. No, you don't have to go back. Well, I just changed it, so then I got to change it back. If you come back with another answer. Just singing in the rain, literally, because it is raining outside, as it often does around these parts. Okay.
Wear a lot of pants and have buttons.
Well, I
Big
think
fan of elastic.
I
Apparently,
think there used to be a difference, but I don't think there is anymore.
is it with shirts?
Yeah.
Those Daisy Dukes. They want to know.
Something like that.
I don't have any of those. I can't.
You don't
Back
have
in
any-
the day, perhaps.
You don't have any Daisy Dukes?
No.
What are you talking about? Actually, I don't want to know.
Oh.
Ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See, now I got that Barney Miller song in my head. It's a good song, though. But pardon the expression, but when I'm doing a figure, I just sort of feel my way.
Should I leave you alone?
Okay, don't now. See, now you're
It's
being
a family show.
You're being ballers gross.
Oh, competition for him.
I would. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
You know, Dale's doing shots right now.
You feel left out.
Now, here's the question, Shelley.
Mhm.
Being a cowgirl like you are,
Oh, yes.
when you buy a hat, do you buy a hat so it fits your head with your hair, or you just buy it so it fits your head?
Well, I can't take my hair off, so I can't, I guess, with my hair.
Yeah, but so you could pull it up, right? And then it would be
Well-
tighter around your head, or if it was down.
But if I pull my hair up, I can't wear the hat because my ponytail or my messy bun is too big. Oh, Joe says, Aaron, you can't kick her off her own show.
I'm sorry. Where?
What? No?
Whose show is it?
The king. Let's see what else.
Old spots. Are you referring to my hands?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you are,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to refer to this. That'll give you a
Genetics.
spot. That'll give you a spot.
It's tough.
The girl is sexy, man.
Man.
There should be a comma in there.
Punctuation.
There
There was another one. Oh, did you see
been doing a lot of-
Nebraska
I've been-
coach saving that kid? What?
No. What happened?
I don't know. I'm going to Google it.
Did you see the Nebraska coach saving that kid? No. Shelley's going to get information right now.
My fingertips.
Okay, so yeah, so I got this girl. I got this bear head. I got to do something about the bear head, Shelley.
Uh-oh. Oh, Nebraska high school basketball coach saves life of choking. That's all I got.
Joking or choking?
A teen choking in cafeteria. Oh.
That's nice. I think these are up too high. They need to be hip huggers, don't they?
I don't like low rise.
Yeah, but you're not 20 something either.
True.
There we go. Now we get a little bit more midriff. Because one thing I hate, and this is true, both that I will be an equal opportunity offender, is that I don't like clothes on my figures because it covers up the figure work. And that's both true of the male and female. That's why we like drawing superheroes, because it's basically you're drawing a nude with painted on costuming, right? And then the 90s came along, Shelley, and they added pouches and gun belts and bullets
stuff.
And grenades, and suddenly the figure was all covered up again. All right. So the question is, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And I just don't know that I'm at liberty to say what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. Perhaps I've said too much already. Of course, that's a given anytime I live
stream. They caught it on video even. Oh. Basketball coach went in there, gave him the Heimlich, saved him.
Well, that's fabulous. That's great. I'm sure his mom is very happy. Dad too, probably, and the kid.
I love it. He said, "Yeah, every 2 years they make us do this CPR class," and I'm like, "Ah." He goes, "But this one time, can aim and Andy." That's how I feel every time. It's like, again.
Yeah, but someday you'll get to save a kid's life, and then
you're a hero,
and you'll be glad.
Yep.
All right. So,
what you got?
Well, I'm gonna do her face, and then I got to do this bear head. I was gonna put boots on her, but I think I'm gonna leave her barefoot.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jimmy. Jimmy's here.
Jimmy's here.
Jimmy. 4.5, 6, 7.
All right. So she's got her gun. She's got her halter on. Is that what you'd call this? A halter top, where they tie it? And
you call whatever you want.
And her cutoffs. And
yeah. That better not be RT Bear.
What? Oh. Well, if I put a fish in his mouth, you'll know.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of
want to what?
Get her face going here.
Do it.
We'll zoom in on the good stuff, as they say. Okay, stupid light's in my way now. It's like called zooming in too much on the good stuff. Okay.
When's your next con? It's like coming up.
No, May 21st.
We're May now.
I know. So it's like still 3 weeks away, May 21st or whatever. In Salem, Oregon, at the fairgrounds.
2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
Because it's the 6th now.
Okay.
Time's going too fast.
It's going to be Christmas before
I don't like it.
Better start working on my Christmas list.
Yep.
So I mentioned I just finished a book cover.
You did earlier.
I don't know if I can say what it is, though. So I'm not going to say what it is yet. But I'll say it's. I've already
Oh,
done
that
one.
one?
Yeah, I've already done one.
Colored it. Yeah, you've done one
I just
of
did
them.
another one.
You just did another one of them.
That's all I can say. Perhaps I've said too much. Squirrel's nose may be too big. We'll fix that.
Where can we find a schedule of your upcoming cons, Aaron?
It's
It's a good question.
Highs are too high. They're too low.
I think. Old man got a shot glass. Booyah! Nice work.
Thank you, old man.
Yeah, Joe says the beer should be a Chino beer. A Chinook beer.
Chinook beer?
Chinook beer, yeah.
Well, her
Come on,
hand's covering the label, so maybe I'll make an indication of that in
There
here.
you go.
But you probably won't be able to tell.
We used to do it on your webpage, but we haven't. We're looking at getting it redone. So
Yeah.
I think you should pin it to your social media pages.
Well, I didn't want to advertise too early because then people forget. I wanted to wait till we're really getting close. And then
Well, because you've got Salem, Oregon, and then Puyallup, Washington. Puyallup, Washington.
Puyallup.
That's what I said.
I don't think that's what you said. I'm not sure what you said.
I have no idea.
I don't think it was Puyallup.
And then I think you're doing San Diego.
Oh, you may think.
I'm not
Because it
going.
would be true.
Yeah.
I am doing it.
I'm not. It's just sad.
Well, you wanted a dog.
I got to take care of my doggy.
So, unfortunately, Nana is too old to watch the dog, but she's not too old to pack Wraith of God merchandise. So
No, she's pretty much packed everything so far.
She has indeed.
We should. We'll put a schedule in the description of the videos. We will do that. Yeah, Puyallup, I think, is by Olympia. Puyallup is.
It's east of.
East?
It's a little northeast of Olympia.
Yeah.
And I know that because I looked on the map.
No way to look it up.
Well, I knew that it was sort of mid Washington State, but I wasn't really sure where. I couldn't remember if it was before or after Olympia.
I think I did just look it up not too long ago.
So yeah, that's sort of my schedule so far. I don't have any plans for East Coast shows because I don't like flying.
You don't like flying?
I'm not afraid to fly. I just am annoyed with flying.
Oh, Jimmy, Tri-Cities. Yes, that is far. That's right. I knew that because we talked about my brother used to be the GM of the baseball team there.
Yep.
How did you develop your technique for eyelashes? Solid or different smaller lashes?
Some people like to go solid because it makes them, you get a really heavy line and that really helps make them out like, but I prefer to do kind of rough and like what I'm doing right here. Because I've tried everything and it's kind of like, I just kind of like that sort of looser, rougher eyelash look rather than a really smooth, clean, heavy line. I'd rather have it broken up a bit.
Gotcha.
A bit. I don't know if that really answers the question, but because I figured eyelashes actually are kind of that way.
Are kind of what?
Kind of that way. They're made up of several lashes.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just one thick line, so that's probably why I gives them a little bit of life, I guess.
Jeff Goulet's in the house.
Wow, I haven't seen Jeff in a while. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining us here on a Friday night.
We should do an amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. Love to.
I like Vegas, not the Strip, but the area around Vegas.
I don't mind it.
What, the Strip? Okay,
You
it
gotta
looks
be all
like
in the mood for it, kind of.
I don't know. It looks, all fun and stuff, but inside every building's exactly the same: cigarette smoke and slot machines.
And what?
And slot machines.
Okay.
Slot.
I thought you said Slava Shades. And I go like, what?
Slava Shades.
Slava Shades are my favorite.
Yep, I love Slava Shades. Hands are hard. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's a can of beer.
Jeff, I'm old, married, and have kids. What else would I be doing on a Friday night? Well, we're old. We have kids.
And look what we're doing.
Neither one are home. And we still do nothing. Oh, you got a super chat.
Oh, what?
Things for the $5.
No, madam.
No, mom. I don't know.
No, madame.
Madame.
Always fun watching you draw. Happy Friday. Thank you for the $5.
That's so
Whatever your
nice.
name is, I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
That girl kind of looks like Shelly.
Oh.
Bless your heart. Not right now, it doesn't. That's why Shelly's not on camera.
See, Dan Lawless, he knows what fine-looking women look like because he draws them all the time.
You can do that. This other cover for Graham.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah. I got it.
And he's got a cowboy name, Dan Lawless.
It is really. Nomad Damon. We're dumb.
Nomad Damon. Okay.
We're dumb.
I was trying to get too cute with it.
I was trying to make it all fancy.
Isn't it funny how Quoth the Raven knows everything?
He does.
I mean, not just about pop culture, but he knows everything about everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of frightening, actually. He's kind of...
Dan Russell says,
it's like
seen some Uranus there, Danny.
Sorry, what? Oh, wait a minute. What? Where? Here?
Aaron, I'm pointed right at it.
No,
What's wrong with you?
Kissing... it's pretty funny, but...
Can you read that? I can't read this. Distant.
It says distance.
The
distance.
I know. What is meant by? That's what the.
What?
They're very economical with their words. They don't like to write a lot.
You know, we used to have to write everything, and now you type everything. But back in the day.
Yes, good answer. Sorry, I'm grading tests as we are doing this. So if you hear me crying, it's okay. It's just me.
Is it tears of joy?
Not usually.
No. Okay. Just wanted to clarify. Really, if any clarification is needed, I don't know.
Oh, good answer.
Okay.
So should I tell everybody the great award I got?
It was Teacher Appreciation Day.
The Teacher Appreciation Week this week.
And Shelly got an award for... Go ahead.
Funniest teacher.
There you go. How about that?
How fun is that? Hope we're both doing well. Thanks, Jimmy. You're doing all right. I said expecting to cannonball again for not putting Aaron first.
What?
Jimmy. Ooh. Double.
You better get your priorities straight, Jimmy. That's all I can say.
Thanks, Umi. Oh, that's nice. He's inspired by his sweetheart muse. Been married to you for 26 wonderful years. I know the few. Oh,
that
how
is.
many wonderful years have you had, Aaron?
Well, I know I've had almost 30 years. You want to, what was the question again?
How many were wonderful?
Yeah, I have to get back to you on that.
Yeah.
I can't tell if Shelley's grading her students or our comments. Both, actually, and you're failing.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. 2, 3, 4. Oh, my gosh, that's a good one. Nice 4. Nice job.
All right, so
I'll get some water.
I have successfully drawn a hot cowboy mama.
Nice.
Now we have to draw I don't know if it's a hot bear, but a dead bear. On the old bearskin rug. Okay, well, probably got to finish this gun first. The thing that's always the little details around the barrel, or around the what do you call the spinner thing you put bullets in? The chamber.
I don't know. Ouch.
Yep, she broke her toe again.
No,
See, that's about as good as I can do. Now I've got to get the gun reference for reference, because it's a gun reference.
first daughter teaching first. She must be. I can't teach elementary. I'm not nice enough. The cylinder. I'd make him cry.
It's a fake gun, YouTube. It's fake.
Fake.
Shelley likes to put her hand in there and get
Is
whacked.
that the one? No, it was the other one that pinched my finger.
They
On
both
my hand.
work the same. Okay, so she had this in her left hand, and we would see the side of it. Right? I got to get a pirate gun, Shelley.
I know. That's the second time you said that tonight.
I got to get a pirate gun, Shelley. Now I said it three
times. Shelley, you know what I need?
I need a pirate
I need a pirate gun.
gun. Well, I've got a Pirates of the Caribbean movie poster laid out, and I need to finish it.
Yeah.
Will I finish it?
Sure.
Who knows? But I need to. Oh, who could that be? Our son.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, bud. Dad's streaming right now. Yeah.
So now it's just you and me as Shelley takes on the responsibility of chatting
Yes.
with her son. So yes, I'm essentially not tracing, copying this gun.
Oh, it's so sad. I'm not there.
All right.
Okay. Oh. Dad's drawn, straightened. I am grading tests. Well, he has a project he's doing, so I said he might as well straighten how he draws it tonight. And so yeah, that's what we're doing, and I'm grading tests, and so we are some happening people on a Friday night. I know, it is the happening place to be. Woo!
This actually used to be thicker here, but
Oh man. Well, have fun.
I'm going to cheat on it.
She's doing good. She's just staying up in her room, and she's been helping Aaron out pack up stuff because we have like just tons of stuff to send out coming up. So she's been packing all this, pack stuff up early. Yeah. What? Oh no, just all the stuff we have to send out that he sells. Artwork and beanies and yeah.
Are you guys all enjoying Shelley's phone conversation?
Do what?
Here we go. Good enough for government work, as they say in the business. General Piggy for $4.99. Thank you so much, Mr. Piggy. Also, for you ordered something, a shot glass or a beanie or both. Either way, thank you so much for that. Just got here. What's this drawing for? I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Will you be 3 days at SummerCon? Yes. Yes, I will.
Yeah, get on my chair.
All right, we got to do something about this bear head. Do something about this bear head. See, I got to pull some reference for a bear. Say, I'm not quite Frank Frazetta, where I have all this stuff just logged away in my head and can just draw it on command. Okay. So then we go to a place that I like to call the internet and get bear head that I can use.
I know, it's so bad.
Okay. Kind of looks more like a pig head right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's too much for her. And then last time we left him, it was horrible. Oh yeah.
I lost my bear head. Which one was I looking at?
No, he just like. We worry now a little bit about Nana going up and down the stairs, so we actually have like a little kitchen unit built in her room. But we left him with the kenneling people, and he came back and he was traumatized. It was horrible.
Shelley.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Talking too loudly.
Well, you know, I don't know if everybody is a very fun conversation or not. Maybe more entertaining than what I'm doing. So again, I guess if I was like a real artist, I would like block this out in shapes and stuff. And yet I don't do that because I guess I'm not a real artist. I'm gonna make it a big bear because she's a tough chick and she probably took him out. Every time I draw a bear, it reminds me of Country Bear Jamboree. They don't even have that anymore, do they? I don't know. I'm so disappointed with Disney. I don't know the next time I'll be going to Disneyland. Of course, I'm not exactly a kid anymore either. So why would I go? I'd go for the fun of it because I'm a kid at heart. That's why. What? It's Free Comic Book Day tomorrow? Darth is in the house. Darth Josh, formerly of Oregon. Thanks for joining us, Darth. Appreciate it. I know, but see, this is what happens when you run a clean show. You limit your audience. But you know, I make it up in reruns. There's too much competition anymore. Everybody's live streaming all the time, and like someone pointed out, the ballers are on right now. So they got Big Dale Keown on there. I gotta have Dale back on my Sunday show. We need to do an exciting draw stream. What I should do is get both him and Kelly Jones on at the same time, and the three of us will go at it and all draw monsters. Sounds like it'd be a good time, doesn't it? I should do that. I should do it. I don't know if that nose is too long or not. No, I don't know. I'm looking at a side view, and I don't think it's too long. It's like a lot of what we see in bears is straight on, and it makes her nose look short, but it really isn't. Maybe his eyes need to get closer together and down farther. Like right over here.
I will. All right, see you guys later. Oh my gosh. The whole family. They're Jessica's parents.
Oh, so you're talking to the parents too?
Parents and her brother's there, and it's kind of nice.
How come they never come to our house?
Well, they live in Corvallis.
That's right.
Let's see. Hi, guys. I think. So, which bear are you going to do? Do a polar bear.
This is a grizzly bear, I think.
Okay.
Why would she be a polar bear?
I don't know. I was just being me. You know, because I'm so funny and all.
Well, you did win funniest teacher or something.
I did. And you're also supposed to, if you have any time for commissions. You will soon, probably in another week or so.
Let's clarify that.
Oh, my bad.
I have a pretty good list going right now that I need to address first. But I will be taking requests, but how soon I get to them is, you know.
Wow.
I'm going to try and get through as many as I can here before the books come back from the printers.
That's true. You got, oh my gosh, $9.99 super chat.
Wow. Oh, Zach Fernandez for $9.99. Thank you so much. That ain't cheap, as they say. Hey, Aaron, my wife just found a missing box of my comics, and Gen 13 bootleg 1 of 2 was in there.
Nice.
That is awesome. You know, I have I have 2 of 2.
Do you have 2 of 2?
I do. So if you can't find your extra copy, let me know.
Oh, that was
I'll
nice
hook you
of
up.
you. Good thing you
have to pay for shipping,
got
but I'll
connections, man.
Yeah.
See, Aaron, you could draw what VTuber avatars.
That I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. We are so old and out of it.
Well, I'm sorry. What? VTubers?
Like video, like YouTubers, maybe avatars. You probably get thousands of viewers. The kids would be amazed.
You'd be shocked and amazed.
Shocked and
Especially
amazed and dismayed.
Shelley said Uranus. Oh, now you got me to say it.
You got it. I'm rubbing off on you, all my bad ways.
I know. It's terrible.
For V. We need to learn more about the current vocabulary usage.
I don't know. My daughter says stuff. I understand what the words mean, but they don't mean what she says they mean.
Like, Mom, have you heard about the T? And I didn't know what that was. What is T? And it's like details of like drama, I guess. So I sent it back to her the other day and felt really cool.
She was like, quit using words that.
You're not that cool. No, actually, she tells me I'm cool. You're the one she says is not cool.
I am not cool. And I admit that I'm not cool.
No, you say to her, I know I'm the coolest.
Okay, well, I'm the coolest dad ever, but that doesn't mean, there's, I'm not 20-something cool.
We're not even 30-something cool or 40-something cool.
We might be able to squeeze into 40-something cool.
One of us might. No! Ow.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She is the funniest teacher.
Right. Can't teach, but we laugh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mother plus bucket. Dropped everything. But it's been real, and it's been fun.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
You just got here.
It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
It's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, and there's people on the East Coast that are watching us right now. They're showing more stamina than you. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Aaron, I didn't get up until like 3, so I've been up a long time.
What the?
I know, I didn't sleep very good last night. I gotta quit stressing out. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Darn it.
Well, I'm not going to go much longer because I know people want me to.
Nice, Jimmy.
But I'm not going to. I mean, I am going to, but not.
What'd you say?
Why don't I just talk to myself?
Sorry. Kind of ignoring you. Oh, but I think maybe I should drop the hint now that there's something special for Sunday.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. I brought home something special for Sunday.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's
B vitamins for Shelly, definitely. I know I need to go back on my shots. Comics Legend says, "Hi Aaron, congratulations on your success of Wraith of God and Garbage Man graphic novels. Thanks."
Thank you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to what's next in the Lopresti verse.
Lots.
Then when do you plan to launch your next adventure?
Here's the problem, folks.
June?
I can't launch until I fulfill Wraith of God, and I can't fulfill until it comes back from the printer. And they're not as quick as I had hoped, but not bad. But we're looking at. But really,
I mean, can't you? Is that going to be a cover? No.
No.
It
is going to be for sale.
But you can do the sign up before, couldn't you? I mean, if it's at the printer, obviously we're fulfilling.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. It could be all lies and smokes and mirrors. Smokes and mirrors? That's like a pack of smokes and mirrors.
That's what we're known for. Is all the lies we tell.
No, I might do sign up starting in June.
I think so.
But it won't go live until I've fulfilled every Wraith of God customer's order.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. That's the
you
way
guys
it works.
let us know what you think.
Nope.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Not doing it.
Because, we're waiting, and the printer's quote got longer and longer and longer.
Well, no, they have it. They're putting it together right now.
Right, I know, but our first quote was 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, that's true. And then it went to 3 to 4 weeks.
And then 3 to 4, and then
4 to 5. Well, they jumped up to 6 to 8, and I said that is unacceptable.
That's not acceptable.
And so then they came back with 4 to 5 with every intention of bringing it to me in 6 to 8. So let's hope that's not the case.
No.
Because that would suck.
We really do need to get a Wraith puppet. He did reach out to them, our puppet people.
I am not a puppet person.
No, you're puppet people that make the puppets that you like to use in our puppet shows.
We do not do puppet shows. I'm not a puppet guy. You are making me look like a puppet guy, and I'm not. I bought a couple of puppets for the kids when they were little, and they're still hanging around. I did buy the one $300 puppet because it was cool. And it just hangs in the studio. But I'm not a puppet guy. God.
Oh, man, tell me how you really feel.
I'm not a puppet. We used to make fun of puppet guys when I was in school. They'd come to school for show and tell with puppets.
No.
And this one kid showed up, and his dad, his whole family had puppets on their arms.
No.
And it wasn't even show and tell. They had no reason to have puppets, and they had them on their arms.
You have such a puppet paranoia.
Because they were puppet people.
They were puppet people.
I'm not a puppet person.
I'm a villain. A group of villains in the Little Presty verse. The puppet people. The puppet. Not the puppet people. Anybody but the puppet people.
This is a fake gun, by the way.
YouTube. It's fake.
Fake. It's called a replica. Got it for $60.
Do you have it right here?
Yeah. Look at all the guns I can order. Fake guns.
Fake guns. I will bring mine in.
Want to get.
Hi, baby.
Here they are. See, I want to get a pirate.
A pirate gun for our pirate people puppets.
Look at those pirate guns. Look at those.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Guns. I want to get a pirate gun.
Gosh, that was really loud. Sorry, I was enthusiastic.
This gun axe thing is pretty cool right here. It's a gun and an axe.
Wow.
Look at that. Or is that just a? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not an axe. That's like probably.
It looks like it, like
something
a
to hold. Yeah, to kind of like steady the gun. Probably it's probably not an axe.
But you could make it one.
Here's Napoleon's pistol right there. Are you kidding me? Look at how cool this is. There's another Napoleon. How many pistols did he have?
Well, which Napoleon? There was more than one.
There was not.
Uh-huh.
Was there?
Mm-hmm.
So there's Napoleon Bonaparte, and there's
and then his
Napoleon,
nephew, I think, was
Napoleon Uranus.
Yeah, no, Napoleon of Uranus. No, but I think it was
Sweet
that
mother,
which is why we have what Cinco de Mayo is, because it was.
Hey,
I know.
Don Edwards is in the chat. Don Edwards did the back cover.
Mr. Back cover of Wraith.
He did back cover of Wraith of God, and his back cover will be appearing more than any single front cover because there's 4 front covers and only 1 back cover.
Booyah!
How about
I know I was
them
so excited
apples?
For that. That was cool. All right.
Anyway, so there we go.
Okay, I'm leaving this time. Good night, everybody. I've had my 6 hours of awake time.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it a lot.
Let's pull out and take a look at this. See what we've achieved, if anything. Yeah. Boy, howdy. Yeehaw. You know, it'd be cool. We'll do a draw stream with Dale and Kelly Jones, and then auction off the pieces at the end of the draw stream. It would be the ultimate crowd pleaser. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. We need a bear arm kind of going off here. Now this will be a black and white piece. It will not be a color piece. But I will, I'm going to ink it, and it will be for sale at some point in the not too distant future. But I don't want to ink it right away because I would kind of like it to sit for a day or two so that I can come back and look at it and go, I need to adjust this or adjust that before I ink it. But yeah. There you go, Cowgirl on demand, ladies and gentlemen. On a Friday night, I think that's pretty spectacular that you could even get me to draw anything on a Friday night. Of course, the reality is I got nothing better to do, so why wouldn't I? Oh, look at this. This is, and a little bit of this. And one that's that hurts deep leg kick. Just cuts cuts to the bone. I will never rematch because it's she has unfair advantage called attractiveness. So I've learned my lesson. You don't go on the internet and draw against a good-looking young woman. You will pay the price. And I paid the price that night. Citizen Ronan wants to know what company makes these guns. Well, allow me to tell you, even though they did not sponsor the show, but they Denix, Denix, made in Spain, so you know they must be good, right? And they have colonial and pirates, historical weapons, rifles, swords, tons of swords. Oh, they've got Viking axe. Holy crap. And then they've got like modern warfare type guns, like a STG 44 assault rifle, things of that nature. And then, of course, all the Western guns. And they also have holsters as well. And cartridges. Replica cartridges. So you can fill all your fake gun needs right there. You used to be able to go to the toy store and get our fake gun needs, but not anymore. It's tragic, but it's true. There's no fake guns anymore. And where's the fun in that? I mean, granted, I don't want to go. I mean, I wouldn't be, running through a dark alley with a fake gun because I wouldn't want to get shot by a policeman. But, in your home or your backyard and you're playing Cowboys and Indians, why? Oop, that was not politically correct. You were playing Old West. And so anyway, wait a minute. It's a Gundam used a puppet on his channel until the YouTube demonetized it for not being kid friendly. He made it clear it wasn't a kid's channel, but they didn't care, so he quit using it in his jokes. See, puppets are nothing but trouble, and I'm not a puppet guy. I'm not. I am a Wraith of God guy, though. And of course, this is a fake gun. It's totally fake, but it works. It works like a cap gun would work, except this isn't a cap gun. Now, the shotgun, the sawed-off or the short-barreled, two-barreled shotgun that I have for Esther, that actually is a cap gun. It's a replica, but you can put caps right in the thing where Shelly crushed her finger in it because she was messing around. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. This is for you. Well, you're in good company not to be politically correct. Isn't that the truth? My uncle used to collect guns until someone stole them. Well, see, real guns are actually valuable. I don't know replicas, how much value they actually have, but they're fun. So, and they only cost a fraction of what a real gun costs. And so there you go. So what else do I got for you guys tonight on this fine Friday night? Shelly made me put together let me rephrase that. Shelly asked me to put together a basket of goodies for an auction, charity auction. So I put together, collection of signed prints, sketchbook, signed, of course, the numbered, limited edition, I might add, available right now. And one of my classic pop-up books that I did the cover for and did the Wonder Woman pop-up spread in it. And that's, of course, comes signed as well. So I put those in there as a fundraiser thingy, mabob. So we'll see. Wow, Don Edwards has got a few shotguns. He's got a 45, a 38, a 22, and a 25. Don Edwards says his dad used to collect guns. Oh, you were talking to old man, not me. Okay. but 2 for 1. So he has a chance to get out of it, and then he doubles down. So that's for you, Mike. I came really close to joining the stream Wednesday night, but I was working on the book cover that I had to get done by today, which I did, but it was 3 very long, arduous days. And I can't really share what I was working on because everything I work on is top secret. So for some reason, I don't really understand why that is. But anyway, what can I share with you? Oh, you know what? Every time I run into people, they say, "Tell us what Mike Miller is really like." But then after that, they always ask me, so I'm working on this. Got no update for you. Did this over a year ago. It's an 8-page story that I wrote, penciled and inked. And I did the cover, which was going to be run in black and white. So I did it all in values. Some people might call that black and white, but there's also gray in there. So that's, there's values there. It's a story called Next Genesis. No, what is it called? Not Next Genesis. It's called New Exodus. That's what it is. I knew it was one of the 2 Old Testament books, but yeah, that's how long it's been since I've worked on it, and I don't know what's up. It's with a overseas publisher, and he's actually released some NFTs of this image. But how do you like that, Mike? But I don't know when it's getting published. So, but then I'm also working on this. You might have seen this floating around. I'm working on this. Maybe you've seen this print available on my campaign page. Everybody that backs Wraith of God gets one of these, and one of these, and one of these, plus 6 other stickers. So you get Impyrus sticker along with 6 other stickers, part of the Empire Comics sticker set. So, and you could get one of these. It's the limited edition Wraith of God trading card. So there's all sorts of fun, cool stuff floating around. What is this? Oh, it's a little black and white artwork for you. We've all seen that before, though. So I wish I could tell you what I'm working on, but I can't. Have you seen this? This is the very first Wraith of God page I did back in 1997-ish, 96-ish. And I was actually going to use this in the book, but then I rewrote the opening because the opening didn't make sense. Even though it was a real cool image, I couldn't really use it for the story. So he actually, in the beginning of the original story, he found these dead remains that perhaps a werewolf had consumed. But it didn't really work for the rest of the story when I actually started thinking about it logically. When I think about stuff logically, it's logical that I would think about stuff logically. And it didn't really make sense to me. So I opened up with this little segment instead where he actually battles some werewolves and like the opening scene of the movie, right? You reel them in, you hook them, and then you get boring for the next hour and 45 minutes and you pay off with another fight scene at the end. My book isn't quite like that, but I did hook you at the beginning. So I will guarantee that. So anyway, that's that's all I got for you. I'm trying to stall, but I really don't have anything else for you. I wanted to do the drawing. Yeah, we did the drawing. There she is again. Not bare naked, but on a bare rug. So draped over some longhorns, it looks like. So that's about as cowgirlish as you can get. So anyway, I'm going to ink this, but not on a stream. Probably not. This camera gets in the way when I'm trying to ink, and then it's like make all sorts of funky lines and crap. So, no, not going to do it. Let's see. Louis Brightraven says, I finished my Doomsday sketch, pencils, inks, and colors. You could always show the Trek prints I sent. Oh, now Louis wants me to turn my show into his show. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, Aaron, I gave you this gift. Now promote it for me, which I respect. I respect his audacity. But the question is, can I find it? Shelly moved some stuff around. I had a bunch of stuff on the drawing table, and she moved it all before the show started, and I'm not sure where it's at. So it's buried someplace. I'll find it, and maybe on Sunday's show, Louis, we'll promo your sketchbook and stuff. Let's see. That's fine. You don't have to show my sticker. Oh, I don't have a scan of it handy. But yeah, Mike actually did the Wraith of God sticker that's in the sticker set that comes with everybody who orders gets the sticker set for free. And we were doing a kind of a draw stream many moons ago celebrating the launch of Wraith, and he did this drawing of the Wraith of God. And I said, that's really cool. I want to use that. And seeing how Mike owed me, since I did a cover for his Lone Star comic, and sort of figured the least you can do is let me use that for my sticker. So there you are. Citizen Ronan there says, Denix has a lot of great flintlock pistols for all your pirate needs. And I it's exciting. I am going to get a pirate gun. I really am. Let's see. Is that Busty McGee? It is, actually. That's exactly who that is. How did you know? Old man, very nice drawing. I'd love to see it finish. You will see it finish, old man. I promise you that. I promise you. Well, thank you. I don't know who Jonathan... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Jonathan Luna's cowgirl character from the comic Ultra. He does... If that's the one I'm thinking of, he does really good women. I was really impressed with his women drawings that he had on there. So, will there be a Wraith Part 2? There will be Wraith of God, Blood Hunters is the next story. So yes, there'll be Wraith of God Part 2 in a larger collection that will include Garbage Man, Night of the Living Jed, and the Night Club, which is the superhero team that premiered in the Garbage Man trade paperback, which is available right now, and through my campaign, but also through Amazon and other outlets. But if you want it signed, you have to order it through the campaign. Yeah, so the Nightclub with a story called Trunk, and you'll have to see what that's about later. I was trying to be kind of like Thor, he whom draws. I knew it was wrong, but I wanted to use whom, so I did it anyway. Actually, I think I can go in here. Yeah, and I can change that. No, that's not it. I can change this. There it is. I paid good money for a He Who Draws. I paid good money for a proofreader to read Wraith of God, as you can imagine, would be probably been a good idea, and it was. Comics Legend. I am going to do that. I'm going to launch a sign up page in June. And it's not going to go live until I fulfill all the wraiths. So it'll be up for 6 weeks probably before it goes live. So I'll be doing tons of promotion at that time for it. And, we'll start talking about it actually soon on live streams and stuff. But I need to get a little bit of art done for it. And I still have one more piece of Wraith art to finish. This sucker right here. Because this is the last print, and it's actually a preview print of the next Wraith story, which is Blood Hunters. As you can see, there's a Nosferatu-esque vampire involved in that story. So, I've got to finish that. And when that's done, then let's start working on the next project, because I want to have, if you think it's going to be, it's like, let's say it's going to be 6 weeks before the campaign goes live, and then it's going to be live for 2 months. Well, I'm not going to go 2 months, but I'll go another 6 weeks till it goes in demand when it's live. So basically we're looking at 12 weeks before it initially closes, from when I do the sign up to when the thing closes. So I'll have 12 weeks. And during that 12-week period of time, I'm going to be working on the project so that I will have, out of the 3 stories and possibly 4 stories that'll be in this, if we hit all the goals. If we hit the stretch goal, which I haven't determined the amount yet, then Kit Carter gets added to it, and it becomes yet another gigantic 84-page graphic novel or graphic album, because there'll be 3, possibly 4 stories in it. And of course, they're all part of the Loprestiverse, so they're all interconnected. So it'll be more like, you won't be buying an anthology book. You'll be buying like 3 issues or 4 issues of Empire comics pushed into one book that sort of continue to expand the universe and set up other characters, which then sets the table for the next project and the next project, and so on and so on. So that's how we're going to work it. And that's the way I can keep providing you with stories of characters that you like Wraith or Garbage Man, but also add something new in every time to expand the universe. So that's kind of my plan at this point. Leg Kick says, for $2, thank you so much, Leg Kick, appreciate it. Have Wraith on a werewolf rug errand. Oh my goodness. Where is it? There it is. This is for you, Leg Kick. Boo. Yeah. But thank you for the $2 anyway. I'm sorry I had to boo you when you actually gave me money. Yes, exactly. Here we go. Lord Crackhead 33 jumping in saying Nosferatu, nice. Hey, I hate vampires because I think they're boring. But when they look like Nosferatu, they're bald, got pointy ears, and kind of rat fangs, then they become more like monsters, and now I'm interested. So that's why I went with the Nosferatu-looking, I think his name is Count Korvac. So we shall see what he has in store for Wraith and Esther in our next exciting adventure. Make one of your cowboys look. Why would I do that? Green laser. Why would I do that? Well, they're both. Wraith is hunting for the vampire's blood, and the vampire is hunting for blood, so they are blood hunters. But thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate that. I heard this show was horrible, so I haven't even watched it. And I'm not a Next Gen fan. I didn't like it. I thought it was like Star Trek for boring people. I liked Kirk beating up aliens and scoring on alien women. For me, that's Star Trek. You remove those elements, what do I care? There's just a bunch of people out in space. Ooh, look at that. God Bane, where he hunts a doctor who's been doing Frankenstein experiments. See, if I use it, I got to pay you now, Joe. Oh, yeah, I mean, if they were real, they'd be horrifying. But, it's just a guy with pointy teeth. When I'm talking about just from an artistic standpoint, I got to monster him up a little bit kind of to keep my interest in that. Those kind of vampires do. So that's why I chose to go that direction. And plus, I had a short story, vampire story, already written for Wraith I mean, short story, because I thought maybe I could get it into Dark Horse Presents or something at some point. And so I'm just taking that concept and expanding it. Because it really was just essentially the climactic scene between Wraith and the vampire in this little short story, right? So that basically he had a page of exposition between Wraith and Esther, kind of telling us what we missed, and then him going out and facing the vampire for the final confrontation, and that was kind of the story. But I'm obviously going to expand so that we see the beginning of the story, not just the end. So Picard is garbage, says Jiminy Cricket. Ridiculous, poorly written, leftist trash. But no, tell us what you really think. No, that I'm going to nix that right now. They are not related in any way, except they're both blonde. But that would be about it. Kit Carter's is difficult because to fit into my universe of characters, because it's her stories are all pure slapstick. You know, it's a comedy strip. Even Power Cube, for those of you who read it, is humorous, but it has a serious undertone to it. But Kit Carter is just irreverence. You know, it's just goofball, Mad Magazine type stuff. In fact, I was talking to Bill. Oh, geez, I was going to call him Bill Simmons, but Bill Simmons is a sports writer. Bill. Jeez. Anyway, he was in charge of Mad Magazine before they closed it down, and we were talking about doing a Kit Carter strip in Mad Magazine, and then they closed down. So there you go. This close. I'm always this close. But I guess now it's better off because I would have had to give up a portion of the rights to Kit Carter to do it in Mad Magazine. And so now I don't have to. And I can do it anyway. So no, is it Bill Williams? It's not Bill Williams. It's he used to do the Simpsons forever. Dang it, what's his last name? I hate it when I know people, but I haven't like spoken to them like in years, and then their last name or whatever goes right out of my head. I'm trying to pretend that's not old age. There was a series of novels where vampires had taken over the world in the future. The vampires were thousands of years old, and humans were only food source. I like that. That's actually a pretty good idea. Actually, I kind of like the idea of the what was it, 30 Days of Night? The one where they're up in Alaska or whatever, and it's, you know, there's no sunlight for 30 days or whatever, and the vampires were out full force 24/7. I thought that was a pretty good concept. I don't remember. I saw part of the movie, but not all the movie, so I don't know if it was any good or not. But I thought the concept was really, really good. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Louis Bright Raven brings it home with Bill Morrison. It is indeed Bill Morrison. So yes, Bill and I were discussing the possibility of doing Kit Carter for Mad Magazine. There you have it. Stakeland. Look, there's all sorts of vampire movies I've never even heard of. I'll tell you my favorite was or is the original Fright Night. That is, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the greatest vampire film ever made. So there you have it. It was funny. It was scary. It was well acted. You had Peter Vincent, Vampire Slayer. Come on. Yes, with Roddy McDowall, not the remake. The original with Roddy McDowall and then that kid. And then his girlfriend actually went on to be in Married with Children. She was the wife of the neighbor. I can't remember her name. Marcy, was that her name? And she was the girlfriend of William Ragsdale. And then, of course, the vampire was Prince Humperdinck from from Princess Bride. It was come on, somebody help me out here. Somebody help me out here. I'm going to think of it before you guys post it. It's Chris Sarandon. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Mike gave me the hint. Yeah, he was good. He was, he was good looking, charming, but really creepy. So he pulled it off really well. I thought that was good. Had some nice he turned into like that really grotesque bat and everything. It was, some some scary stuff in it. Is that really Susan Sarandon's brother? No. Susan Sarandon actually does have her brother that's an actor, but it's not Chris Sarandon. Now you guys got me all over the place. You're so cool, Brewster. Yeah, Salem's Lot had some really creepy moments in it. I'll give you that. Oh, really? He was married to Susan Sarandon, really? I didn't know that. That must have been like a long time ago, like pre Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, you're saying it is Chris Sarandon, but are you saying that is her brother or that she was married to him? Oh, I see. Yes, it's Susan Sarandon's brother. So she wasn't married to him. It was his brother. Are you guys making stuff up? Are you just trying to confuse an old man on a Friday night? You have to have faith for it to work, Mr. Vincent. See, you guys have seen it. You guys know good movies. The only movies I can regularly quote, like practically every line from, is Jaws and Young Frankenstein. That's about it. And Bugs Bunny cartoons. Holy crap. Will you guys make up your mind? They were married. So it's not her brother. Because if it's her brother and they were married, this is really sick. Yes, that's true. Eric Roberts was the brother of Julia Roberts, or still is the brother of Julia Roberts. That is true. That is a fact. I do know that to be a fact. I think you mean Silver Bullet. That was Stephen King, right? I'm not a big Stephen King fan, either personally or of his writings. So there you have it. Okay, so they were married in 1967, divorced in 1979. Okay, well, 1967, that would have been prior to Rocky Horror Picture Show, because that's the first thing I ever saw Susan Sarandon in, and she was obviously named Susan Sarandon, so she had to have been married to Chris Sarandon before Rocky Horror Picture Show, and there you have it. Aaron Ward proves that is in fact correct, if we can believe Wikipedia, which I don't know if we can or not. And Jeff, of course, saying, well, it is Hollywood, so anything's possible. That is true. There you go. It is her brother. They were married, and their daughter's Lady Gaga. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's too good. That's too good. That's quality entertainment. You're getting it right here. My goodness. Well, okay. This nonsense has gone on long enough. So it is almost 10 o'clock. And on the East Coast, that would be almost 1 a.m. So some of you young people need to go to bed. But you're going to keep me going, aren't you? You think it was Chris Sarandon who was in the 70s movie The Sentinel, which was about the building built on the gates of hell. I never saw that. I vaguely remember the title of the film, but I never saw it. The first thing I saw Chris Sarandon in was Dog Day Afternoon, which is a terrific film, by the way. And Chris Sarandon was Al Pacino's boyfriend, and he was robbing the bank so he could get Chris Sarandon a sex change operation. And it's based on a true story, but it was nutty. It was kind of funny. Then it was really crazy. It was a terrific movie. Pacino went on this. Here you go. You got me talking film. Pacino went on this long streak of starting with The Godfather and then The Godfather Part 2, where every film he did for like 4 or 5 straight films, he got nominated for Best Actor. Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, and Justice for All. I think I want to say there's one more in there someplace. Godfather Part 2, he got nominated for Best Actor. Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, Justice for All. I know he got nominated like 8 times, so I think there's another one in there that I'm forgetting. Yeah, he had a string of really good movies. Jeff, you're out of your lane, pal. Get back in your lane. Yes, Fredo was in that movie. He was his partner in the bank robbery, but Chris Sarandon played Al Pacino's boyfriend. He only had a short scene where they called him on the phone and the cops had him in there talking to him over the phone, trying to talk him out of the bank. So, but it was Chris Sarandon. Jeff. No, Al Pacino wasn't in Deer Hunter. De Niro was. This is a fact. So the interesting thing is Emilio Estevez's last name is actually Martin Sheen's real last name is Estevez. So that's why Emilio Estevez took that name. And then Charlie Sheen, of course, used his dad, Charlie Sheen's stage name for his last name. So there you go. A little bit of interesting stuff there. We already addressed that, Jeff. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. See, Jiminy's jumping to my defense. I am correct. Yeah, but he didn't get nominated for Scarface. He did not get nominated for Scarface. I mean, I suppose I could look up Al Pacino's Academy Award nominations. Okay. That's the dumbest thing in the world. It lists every year that he got nominated, but it doesn't say for what movie. How stupid is that? All right. It's requiring. Hello, what happened? My picture went black for a minute, and then everything went black. Scent of a Woman is what he won for, but it's not one of his nominations. All right, hang on. We got to clear this up right now. I have this fantastic book that I bought years ago, The Complete and Unofficial History of the Academy Awards, revised and updated as of whenever I bought it. Okay, so it started in 1974. So he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for The Godfather. And then in 1974, he was nominated, Al Pacino for The Godfather Part 2, okay, for Best Actor. Then in 1975, he was nominated for Dog Day Afternoon for Best Actor in 1975. Then in 1976, okay, he got shut out in 1976. And in 1977, wait a minute, that's not right. Where was Serpico? I find this to be distressing because that's not right. Al Pacino, Dog Day Afternoon, there he is, in 1975. What year was Serpico? Al Pacino, was it 1973 maybe in between Godfather? I bet it was. Yep, there he is. Okay, so in 1972 he gets nominated as Best Supporting Actor for The Godfather. Then in 1973 he gets Best Actor nominated for Serpico. Then in 1974 he gets nominated for The Godfather. And then in 74 or 75, excuse me, he gets nominated for Dog Day Afternoon. So he goes like 4 straight years there, 72, 73, 74, and 75, where you got nominated. And then he comes roaring back after a slight, is it 78? Nope. Not till, I want to say it's probably 79. Al Pacino in Justice for All in 1979. So Al owned the 70s, but he didn't win anything. It's kind of like Peter O'Toole. Peter O'Toole was nominated like 8 times and never won, but he had tremendous movies in the 60s and then some in the 70s. And then, of course, The Stuntman in 1980, I think, was his last Best Actor nomination. I may be mistaken, but he may have won when he was really old, but I don't know. Yep, send Fredo to pick someone up at the airport. I didn't see The Irishman. Everybody told me it was long and boring, so I didn't watch it. I'm not a big Scorsese fan. I know that kind of sounds, heretical, but I'm just not. Not that I don't think he's a great filmmaker. I'm just not a big fan of his films, his type of films, and his messaging. I guess nowadays Pacino wouldn't have to hold up a bank to get his boyfriend a sex change. That's good. I like that. Is Andrew Dice Clay still alive? I mean, is he even doing anything? Didn't he die? I did not. I used to be a big movie honk, and then I just sort of got so sick of Hollywood that I quit going to a lot of movies. So, and I don't watch a lot of TV, even streaming stuff. I watched the first 3 episodes of The Karate Kid this final season, and I quit because I started getting annoyed because it felt like they were just recirculating the same drama. And so, but I need to go back and watch it. I know, finish it up. Dice is still alive. He still does stand-up. How about that? Jeff Potts says, I live near the area where Jimmy Hoffa disappeared. Well, there was a great joke. Schwarzenegger was on The Tonight Show, and he said, I think he said that Milton Berle said this about him at a roast. Might not have been Milton Berle. And this is a long time ago, obviously, when Milton Berle was still alive. But he said, or it might have been Don Rickles, somebody like that, said that waiting for Arnold Schwarzenegger to win an Academy Award is like leaving the porch light on for Jimmy Hoffa. So, which I thought was pretty funny. And that was Arnold said that about himself, repeating that joke, which is pretty good. There you go, Aaron Ward, confirming what I've heard about The Irishman. It was indeed long and boring. All right, we could do this all night, but I'm not going to. I got to go to bed or something. It's only 10 o'clock. I don't have to go to bed yet, but I got to go eat chocolate. I got to do something constructive. But anyway, hey, you guys, thanks for stopping by. And I appreciate you guys super chatting me that did this evening, because I don't really normally expect to get that kind of thing, and I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around to see the cowgirl drawing. You will see it in all of its glory when it's finished. I won't say where yet exactly, but you'll find out soon enough. And there you go. You will see Shelly and I Sunday night at 5 o'clock for the big show, as we call it. We call it a lot of things. Anyway, so make sure you join us for that. And that's about it. Remember to check out Wraith of God if you haven't. It's still open. I don't know when I'm going to close it. I'll try and make an announcement like a week before, but it's going to get closed very soon. So relatively speaking. So anyway, you check that out if you haven't. And that's about all I got for you. So we will see you guys Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe. Peace out, my brothers and sisters.